Hello and good morning. I'm First Alert Meteorologist Cutter Martin here with a check of the First Alert forecast. Today's edition of Weather Where You Are, we're talking about the risk of additional showers and thunderstorms in the First Alert forecast. Rain, thunder, and lightning, all of which could impact a few of your weekend plans. So today, tomorrow, Sunday, and Monday are all First Alert weather days. Not that it's going to rain all day, every day. In fact, some areas will miss out on the rain on any one particular day. Nonetheless, it's not going to be completely sunny. It will not be completely dry, and there will be some plans that are impacted. It's a busy outdoor weekend across the metro, Atlanta, Georgia. The city of Atlanta, of course, is what I mean, and really the entire region. We have Shaky Knees for one, Crabapple 5K going on the north side, so a lot going on, all of which are outdoors, and the weather could impact some of those plans. We've already been dealing with a little bit of rain out there this morning, I should say. And we're going to talk a little bit about that. Going to dive into radar right now. Again, if you have any weather questions, comments, concerns, YouTube is the account to like and to follow. But even if you maybe don't have the opportunity to give us a like, if you do, though, you'd be alerted to feeds just like this one, live streams just like this one. You can just stream the forecast, and if you have any weather questions, comments, concerns, and you're watching that YouTube stream, I will be able to watch the live chat and answer any weather questions and comments, maybe concerns that come into the stream. Again, that is on YouTube. Atlanta News First is the account that we're streaming on right now, but we're also on Roku, Amazon Fire, many different places at the moment. And right now we're talking about rain. We had a little bit moved through the immediate metro not too long ago. Going to switch over radar mode so this is a little bit easier for you to see on your screen, especially if you're streaming maybe on a smaller device, something like a cell phone. We're dry across the immediate metro. In fact, I'm looking out the newsroom windows, and we actually are seeing a little bit of sunshine across North Georgia and Metro Atlanta, kind of poking on through the remnants of the rain, pushing through Clark and Oconee counties, Oglethorpe County, Greene County as well, on up into Habersham County, the Toccoa, Georgia area, extreme northeast Georgia, Helen, White and Union counties, on up into Rabun County, the Clayton community, seeing a little bit of rain right now. So a damp kind of start or precursor to the lunch hour, and still in parts of North Georgia. This is not heavy rain, not producing any thunder nor any lightning, of course, but we're still tracking a little bit of rain. And as we look off into northern Alabama, we're seeing some shower and thunderstorm activity start to redevelop, and this generally will be moving eastward, and the system responsible for sparking these, handful of showers and thunderstorms will be moving eastward as well. So a bit of a reprieve, a break in the rain right now, but rain chances increasing once again as we get into our Friday kind of afternoon into early evening. So we're still tracking a few Friday morning showers, mainly north and northeast of Metro Atlanta. Nonetheless, there is some rain on First Alert radar. Dry for the metro. This is our kind of break. Not that it's going to be a washout later, but you really don't have to worry about any rain. Lunch hour in Metro Atlanta. It's a Friday. Some folks getting out early, maybe playing hooky, grabbing lunch with clients. Maybe that's what you're doing. You want to grab the outdoor table. Any of our metro counties, I think you're good to go. It's a little humid, maybe still kind of damp after some of our morning showers, but a trend towards drier weather, at least temporarily here in the First Alert forecast. And hey, it's feeling pretty mild outside. Humidity has crept up just a little bit over the past 24 hours. This is a look at the top end of the perimeter, Georgia 400 at I-285. We're looking southward here. That's the perimeter in the foreground. That's Buckhead there in the distance. And then beyond that, Midtown and downtown Atlanta. So a really unique view we have here in, lit up in sunshine here at the moment, with a city of Atlanta temperature now up to 77 degrees, Lawrenceville 75, Marietta 77, Alpharetta is at 74, and with sunshine, pretty much on pace to reach high temperatures in the low to mid 80s. And as temperatures warm back up, you know the drill. All you have to do is kind of think about what happens each summer afternoon, and you get just warm enough, and those clouds grow just tall enough, and you start to get some showers and a couple of thunderstorms developing, and that is the forecast as we get into this afternoon and as we get into the early evening hours. We had our morning rain, bit of a break now for those just tuning in, for just joining. Again, want to remind you, if you have any weather questions, comments, concerns, we're streaming on a variety of platforms, but YouTube is the place to converse. That's where we can chat. I can answer those weather questions, address any concerns that you may have about the forecast, because obviously it's kind of a complicated one where Yes, we have a first alert weather day. Yes, we have chances of rain showers and some thunderstorms in the forecast, but it's not a time period here this weekend where you need to cancel the plans. Again, reiterating that do not cancel the plans, just have a plan B and that backup as we head into the evening. A few pop-up showers and thunderstorms back in the forecast, favoring, I think, North Metro, Northwest Georgia, on up into the mountains of North and Northeast Georgia. So we'll expand the view here again. That hour-by-hour forecast is for the city of Atlanta. So I want to expand the view here just a little bit. And we'll walk you hour by hour across all of North Georgia. This is basically what a computer thinks radar and satellite will look like through the day. So satellite, it's going to be clouds, kind of the whites and grays you see on the map, and then the yellows, the greens, the oranges. That is what radar is forecast to look like here across North Georgia and Metro Atlanta. So we're going to be watching this here as we get into the afternoon. Again, today a first alert weather day. So I kind of jumped ahead in time there. Let's bring it on back. Notice how we're pretty quiet now, and this forecast model doing a good job showing that little bit of light rain up in Rabun County, moving into the upstate of South Carolina. So if it has the beginning of our forecast correct, here in the near term, next hour or two, that gives me more confidence that the later portion of the forecast, the latter duration of this first alert forecast, will also be at least relatively correct. So here's how it plays out. According to this forecast model, the clouds, there's some of those in there. And we still, though, are seeing sunshine making it through the clouds, even where there are some gray sky conditions. So, yeah, temperatures are going to warm up. We're going to be back in the low to mid-80s as we get into the afternoon. A little bit muggier out there today versus yesterday, and it's that kind of warmth, it's that humidity that's going to help allow new showers and thunderstorms to develop. Again, a very classic late spring, early summer scenario here. The atmosphere is wanting to bubble away. We just need something to allow it to do so. And sure enough, we get a little ripple in the atmosphere. And like that, we get some clouds growing tall enough to produce some rain. And if they continue to organize, some thunder, some lightning, and brief heavy rain. And that's the course today. Here we are, 3 p.m., showers and a couple of thunderstorms redeveloping. Still pretty quiet in the metro. So again, I think mainly north of I-20. Just know if you have dinner plans, 7, 8 p.m. this evening, 9 p.m. this evening, there will still be some rain no matter where you are. And of course, that's one of the points of this stream, weather where you are, helping you plan your Friday and letting you know down to your neighborhood, your community level, what sort of weather impacts you will have on your Friday. And today it's going to be a chance of showers and thunderstorms, hit or miss downpours, bubbling up in the afternoon, warmth in the afternoon, humidity. So if you live in Rome, if you live in Carrollton, Roanoke, Alabama, Wedowee, Alabama, generally kind of Randolph County area, rain chances greater there on up into the Calhoun area, crossing over the 75 corridor on into Blue Ridge and Ellijay. Shower and thunderstorm chances elevated there. Though, of course, late evening plans in the city of Atlanta, there could be a few showers as well. I think rain is likely tomorrow morning even. So that's a little different than a summertime setup. We're actually going to wake up to some showers, maybe a few rumbles of thunder Saturday morning. So just keep that in mind. Greatest chance afternoons, early evenings, especially Sunday, Monday. But Saturday also includes a rain chance in the morning. So we have first alert weather days and the first alert forecast as we go on through the weekend. So today, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, all first alert weather days. Simply put, days that have weather that could impact or disrupt your plans in some sort of way. And it is the risk of at least brief and periodic scattered, brief heavy rain. I said brief twice there. Thunder, lightning. The kind of weather that will impact the outdoor plans. This is not a severe weather outbreak. Obviously, it's not a huge change in temperature, or not rearranging the wardrobe, but so many outdoor plans this weekend. And these scattered downpours will at least put pauses on a couple of those plans onto and through the weekend. So Saturday begins with a little bit of rain. Here we are, a break. Kind of sounds familiar, right? We had a little bit of rain this morning, break right now. We're going to wake up to a little bit of rain tomorrow morning, break as we get into about this time tomorrow, and then as we get into mid-afternoon, showers and thunderstorms once again developing. Some of that rain will be heavy, some of that lightning will be frequent. And remember, as the old National Weather Service kind of coined the term here, and as they say, when thunder roars, move indoors. Don't wait till you're having that instant flash bang sort of scenario. You need to head in as soon as you hear your first rumble. Generally speaking, if you can hear thunder, you are close enough to the storm to be struck by lightning. And that's going to be the concern this weekend. have the outdoor plans, just have that plan B and get ready to put a quick pause, head indoors, and then you can get right back outside to those plans. Case in point, Saturday 4, 5, 6, 7 p.m. we have some downpours around. By later evening 10 to 11 p.m. it's drier, but we also had a big break between our 7 a.m. showers, according to this forecast model, and our kind of 2, 3 o'clock redevelopment of showers and thunderstorms in the first alert forecast. So there will be dry time. You just need to have the plan B. Also need to have a way to be alerted to maybe a rain showers, thunder, and lightning approaching your plans even before you hear that first boom of thunder. First Alert Weather app is a great tool for that. Again, if you have any weather questions, comments, concerns, as we begin to lean towards wrapping up the stream, you can get those in on YouTube. Atlanta News First is the account to like and to follow. That's what we're streaming on right now. And the First Alert Weather app will always keep you on the go, keep you updated even outside of streams. So a reminder, if you have any maybe forecast needs, if plans take you from Atlanta on up to Blue Ridge or from Blue Ridge down to Atlanta, the First Alert Weather app is a good tool to kind of stay in touch with the First Alert forecast, always know what is going on. And if you set up your settings correctly, and again, that's kind of, may not be able to see it on your screen, but that's the upper right-hand corner of the app. Looks like 3 sheets of paper on the home screen. Click on that, and you will be alerted to rain and lightning approaching your plants. I want to remind you, First Alert Chief Meteorologist Jennifer Valdez back in the First Alert forecast with the First Alert forecast here very shortly, momentarily, in fact, on Atlanta News First at noon. New data coming in. She'll walk you through radar, where it's raining now, where it is forecast to rain later. Here coming up in just a few minutes on Atlanta News First at noon. Want to remind you, you can stream that newscast anywhere you're streaming this stream, Atlanta News First Plus. Again, want to thank you for tuning in. First Alert Weather Days for the next few days on to and through that weekend. First Alert Chief Meteorologist Jennifer Valdez back in about 15 minutes with a complete check of your First Alert forecast.